My people wonder they say shall never end. Now, wow, from what we are hearing right now, they said gospel have been exposed allegedly. You know that all this while over this immunity remover, Kabiyesi have been standing his ground. Then only recently we got an information that Ebony's why am I even calling Ebony? Gospel, her family have been disturbing Kabiyesi non-stop. As in this time, they are ready to make their daughter to take an oath that she will never, for any reason, fight against Queen Naomi or anybody at all. Because in as much as they are calling Queen Naomi, Queen Naomi, Queen Naomi, most of these times that you hear that these other women, they got pregnant and the next thing story. Do you know who exactly is doing what they are doing? Even though most times they tend to call Igbi's name. So, but this particular one, they say at the end of the day, Kabiyesi decided to give them benefit of doubt. But you know that nothing is hidden under the sun, especially when you are in a traditional setting, when there is spirits going around exposing all the evil things and hidden things. Because that is what they say the palace is like right now. This is no longer the time that you will do anyhow and go scot-free. No, this time around, if you do anyhow in the palace, you go collect woto, even with that immunity on you. Yes, because that Ogunjaye, they said that spirit is not smiling. No, the spirit is doing the exact purpose that Kabiyesi released it for. Even when some people are trying to see if there's anything they can do to stop it from being active. But the man that tried to, offer person head for that, they said the man bye. So other elders are now afraid. The only thing they keep doing is to keep begging Kabiyesi to please lock that deity again. Because that one, no, they smile. So someone like Gospel, they said her family came to the palace. At the end of the day, Kabiyesi decided to give them listening ears because it has been long. They said anytime they come, Kabiyesi will claim too busy, or Kabiyesi will tell them that he doesn't want to see them after the last incident. So on this particular one, they said, Kabiyesi said, okay. And they brought a date for Gospel to swear. Don't forget that these are all alleged information. I do not live in the palace, okay? These are all alleged, unverified. So, when they brought out this deity for Gospel to swear with, every one of them was shocked over what happened. They said they were shocked because they did not see it coming. And from the look of things, it's like even her elders, they took her unawares. Or maybe someone amongst them was able to convince Kabiyesi, and Kabiyesi asked them to come. So they did not inform Gospel on time, So maybe they have come to the palace before calling her to come. Or maybe they gave her a very short notice. Because if not, maybe what she did, she wouldn't have done it. So from what we are hearing, they said, the moment the Ifa priest, because they said they brought Ifa priest from their side, and Kabiyesi also brought Ifa priest from his own side, and some diviners were also present there to witness this event. Unfortunately for Gospel, for Olori Two-Face, okay, for Gospel, they gave her, they told her what Kabiyesi have agreed, that she will have to take an oath. Because from the look of things, this immunity remover, Ebony and her family are making it to be impossible. Yes, and you know that there is no how Kabiyesi will go ahead and remove it from these other women without removing from Ebony. It's going to be always a problem, and somehow it is not fair. Let's be sincere, okay? So now, when they agreed that she would take the oath. They gave her a pot containing some items and all of that for her to take the oath. But something happened. They said at that moment that the pot was handed over to her, her hands started shaking. She started, as in the way she was doing, people were like, what is that? What is that? They were surprised, including her own elders, including Kabiesi's elders and Kabiesi. They said Kabiesi was just looking. The pot started shaking. And that is not the normal way that is supposed to happen. And looking at her, you could see that she was absent-minded. She was looking at something else that is kind of frightening her, you know. But they did not want to concentrate on that. What they wanted her to do is to swear with that pot that she will never hurt Queen Naomi or Tadenikawo or anyone in the palace. She will never be a disturbance to the palace. Let me use that word, you know. So, but why she is supposed to say those things that she's supposed to say? She was looking at something in fear. They said she was frightened, and all of a sudden, something happened. They said that pot fall from her hands and break into pieces. They said everyone started shouting, "This is abomination. This is abomination." This, you know, they were worried. But they said there was a particular diviner who was there. They said the diviner started laughing. At first, they thought it was Ogunjaye that she saw that put her in that state. But both the Ifa priest that came from her side and that of that came from the palace, they all said it wasn't Ogunjaye. That is not Ogunjaye. That she have gone to a place before that day. That's why I said that maybe they took her unawares. And okay, when they say she went to that shrine, there's a particular shrine they say she went to. After a kind of fortification that they did for her, they gave her something. And she was still holding that thing while taking that oath, of which she is not supposed to. If she really wants to take the oath with a sincere heart that she's never going to hurt anyone again, she shouldn't have used that item she collected from the shrine. She shouldn't have used it to come and take that take that oath. But she was wearing it. That is what they said. The Ifa priest said. The diviner said. Even the Ifa priest from her side also confirmed the same thing. That was when they said, Kabiyesi smiled and asked them, "Is this not the same person you guys wanted me not to remove immunity from? Does she look like someone, or does her action look like someone who is ready to change, like she have been claiming, crying, begging, that she can never change? Oh, it's not Ogunjaye that she saw." Yes, because if it is Ogunjaye, they will say it is the fear and everything. But thank God there was someone who identified that she have gone to a particular shrine and collected something. I don't know what that is. Maybe something that will confuse Kabiyesi, or something that will make Kabiyesi to accept not to remove immunity from her, or whatever it is. But they say she is not supposed to have done that. Or even if she have done that, she's not supposed to wear that item that they gave to her to come and start taking an oath. She thought taking the oath is just a child's play or something. I don't know. But they say she disappointed not just herself, including her elders. Do you think tomorrow that same elders who agreed to come to the palace on her behalf? Of course not, unless those that doesn't have conscience. And that's why I said that. You see this oath that these women are pleading with Kabiyesi to allow them take an oath. Most of them, they have antidote. That after taking the oath, they will go and use the antidote, and they will be doing what they are doing, and nothing will happen. Because they said it was Blow who started this oath thing. Anyways, that is what we are hearing if the information is true. Don't forget that these are all alleged, unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact unless we verify them. Okay, thanks for watching. Please do well to subscribe to my channel if you're here to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Don't forget to share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.